Okay, welcome back to UFOs Above Us. All right, today I've got a series of 4 pictures that I took in West Texas when I was on a trip there, and it all revolves around this little hill. And the backstory on this hill, and I'm going to scroll through the pictures as I talk. This hill had a little gravel road going up to it, and as I'm driving across home, across on the freeway, I see it out of the corner of my eye, and something tells me I should go take some pictures. So I did. Pulled off the road, went to the top of this hill, and then I see this rock. And this little thing right here is what fascinated me about that rock, because you got a flat rock and it kind of looks like a pyramid built into the rock. As I zoom it in there, you can kind of see it there. Isn't that interesting? So I don't know what that is, but it did fascinate me. And so I took a series of 4 pictures of it. What I didn't realize is when I zoomed in those pictures, there's orbs in these pictures. You can see some right here. There's a pair of orbs. So now I've taken a lot of pictures of orbs over the years, and I've shared them on YouTube. These were weird though, and they're weird or unique in that they weren't traveling at really high speed like they usually do. They're kind of hovering over this hill. And as you'll see in these other pictures, it's not just one pair of orbs there. That's interesting enough, but there's a lot of them. And there's contrails, and it looks like they're generating the contrails. So let's look at this second picture, and you can even see a faint contrail in the upper right hand corner of this picture. As I blow it up, I think you can see that. Hopefully it comes across on YouTube. But there's the orbs, and if you look carefully, there's more than just that pair. Now I think they're not fully materialized, or they're partially obscured from view, but there's 2. And then if you look carefully in the middle of the screen, there's 2 more, and then over on the end, there's 2 more still. Now up here at the top, you can see the contrail right there, the faint line, and you can see kind of a right angle going up, straight up. So this was certainly an interesting picture, but the third one's really the one that got fun to look at. So I'll just blow these up before we move on. There's the ones that are easier to see. And if you look carefully, you can see a pair there and a pair there. And I don't know what's going on there, but maybe they're phasing in and out of view for whatever reason. I've seen that in a lot of them that I've filmed before, so maybe that's what's going on. Okay, look at this third picture. This one's really exciting. The orbs are crystal clear. The contrail is very easy to see, and that distinct right angle is very obvious. So, like I say with all this stuff that I post on YouTube, I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's ET from another planet. All I'm saying is I don't know how an airplane could make a right angle on a contrail. And I don't think you do either. And it certainly looks like that pair of orbs right there, plain as day, the contrail stops where they are. So that indicates to me that maybe they're generating it. Now, how? I have no idea. Why? I have no idea. But I'm describing what I've seen in the pictures that I took, 2 or 3 days ago in West Texas, and I see contrails, I see orbs. They're super clear to see, no mistaking them. And I'm just wondering, what are they? So I'm sharing them with everybody. All right, so that picture really was fun to discover and to look at. Now, I will just say in this third picture, in the spirit of full disclosure, I saw 2 other objects. They're dark instead of orbs, and I think they were just birds. But since they're not sharp focus, I can't say that for sure. But my gut tells me those 2 are just insects or birds. These, on the other hand, are not. So, again, I really enjoyed this picture, and I know I'm spending a lot of time on it, but just look at that contrail. All right, so let's keep moving. I've got one more to show you. So come on. There it goes. All right, and this one is fun only because one of the pairs of orbs is super clear. You can see the contrail there. No mistaking that. But look right there. Let me zoom this in for you. And not only do you see a bright orb, you see geometric patterns, squares and cubes and things. And there's no way an aircraft could make these weird patterns in the sky. So what it is, I don't know, but if you ask me, my personal opinion, these weird geometric shapes that are in the sky, if you ask me what made them, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. That pair of orbs right there is making them as I took this picture. That's what I think. That made these chemtrails, or contrails, whatever you want to call them. You just look at it, the contrail stops right at that pair of glowing white orbs. So what other conclusion can a thinking person come up with? other than they're the source of them. So I'm just submitting this to YouTube for your consideration. I would ask you to give me some comments if you have another idea of what this might be. If there's some natural explanation, let me know. I don't know what it is, and I'm not saying this is ET or something, but I'm saying I don't know what it is. But if you look carefully in this picture, you can even see other pairs of orbs in different states of view, either almost invisible to at least halfway in view. So this series of 4 pictures was fascinating, not just because of the orbs, but the orbs, the contrails, even that flat rock with the pyramid on the top. Next time I go out there, I don't want to get in trouble, but I will be tempted to go to that same hill and see what that is a little closer. So I'm going to wrap up with a picture of that close-up, just to let you look close in at it. And to remind everybody, I would encourage everybody who's watching the skies with me, do what I'm doing, share your results. Send me a comment, and I will subscribe to everybody who has a site. And if everybody does that, we'll get the word out. Keep watching those skies.